Hello YouTube! Welcome again to my channel Tyrannosaurus Girl. I am Prometea. Today I wanted to share some very exciting news with you. This Monday I am moving to Sweden, all the way from Uruguay. Yeah, and I'm really excited and nervous and exhausted about it because of all the preparations that I'm going through, and it's something that I've been planning to do for a while, and now finally I'm able to do it. I was actually born in Sweden, but I haven't actually lived there since I was 4 years old, and now I'm able to return. And I'm doing this because of a few different reasons, which have to do with the fact that I am transgender mostly. See, for starters, here in Uruguay, the situation for transgender people is terrible. It hurts me enormously to have to say this because I love the country, but it is really hostile towards transgender people, especially against transgender women. When I came back from Brazil, I knew I wasn't going to stay here. I was already planning to go to Sweden, but I really didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. Leaving the house during the day gave me terrible social anxiety. Going out at night was almost out of the question. Whenever I leave the house, I would notice people staring at me. Some people would yell things at me, crack jokes at my expense. And I was really afraid of anything worse than just words, you know? It took me a very long time to find a job, even though I have good qualifications, good experience from previous jobs I had. I wasn't taken seriously in a lot of interviews. When I was finally given a job, I knew it was a job that I would not enjoy, but I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. The working environment in general was really bad, and the pay was really low too. And if it wasn't because of my parents and their assistance, I don't know where I would be right now. But to make it short, Uruguay is really not the place where I want to be right now. And the other reason why I'm going to Sweden specifically is that because I am a citizen, most of the medical expenses related to my transition I cover by the public healthcare system, which is something, well, over here in Uruguay, the only thing that I would be able to get would be hormones, but anything outside of that would be out of my pocket. And with the higher prices and the low income, it's simply unachievable for me. But in Sweden, I'm going to get therapy, voice therapy, electrolysis, breast augmentation if I need to, gender reassignment surgery if I decide to get it done in Sweden, and possibly facial feminization surgery. It's something that they are considering whether to include on the coverage right now. And that would be virtually for free. Of course, I would pay it through taxes, which are pretty high in Sweden, but then the conditions would be given for me to be able to get a job to pay those taxes in the first place. I'm also very excited because I have some family in Sweden, some close to where I will be living. I also have some friends that I met traveling around the world, and I have been feeling like getting back in touch with that culture that, even though it's not part of my heritage strictly speaking, it is a very important part of who I am today. I'm traveling on Monday, I'm arriving there on Wednesday. I'm going to be in Uppsala, which happens to be the same city where I was born. A friend of my mom has offered me a place to stay there initially, until I can have a place of my own. And I'm feeling great about it, nervous at the same time and sad because of the things that I have to leave behind here. But I'm really happy about it. I wanted to share this with you guys. I will have a long flight. I'm leaving here Monday morning and I'm arriving there on Tuesday afternoon. I will try and record a video on Sunday so that I have something to upload next week. But I wanted also to give you a heads up in case I'm not able to and I have to skip a week. But if there is a hiatus, it's not going to be a long one. I'm going to get back to working on these videos as soon as I can. So please send me your questions so that I can answer them in future videos. And see you again next week. Bye bye!